Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Tavern Keeper. This is a game that you can find on Steam's early access program for about 30 bucks or so. I stress early access, that means everything that you're about to see is subject to change. There is a 20% launch discount going on right now until November 17th, 2025. This is the same developer that's done Game Dev Tycoon. I haven't heard from them in a while. But yeah, Greenheart Games released this, and I gotta say, it is one of the best Tavern Keeper-esque games I've ever played. I mean, I've played a lot of these tavern simulators, and this one really nails the aesthetics, the graphics, their storytelling. It reminds me a bit of like Two Point Hospital and other Two Point series games in its progression, in the sense that you're trying to go from level to level to level, earning so many stars. And the first level, you can only reach a maximum of 1 star. And then you get to like Hobbiton or whatever it's called, Halflington. You can only make 2 stars in that one, but you can keep playing the level if you want to, but you can only get up to so many stars. There's other maps too that I haven't gotten to yet. There's also some kind of item workshop which I haven't touched on yet. I've spent the entire morning playing this. There's a number of different difficulty settings as well. There are presets, and then there are sliders. I can't say enough good things. I've always praised sliders. Every game should have difficulty sliders. That way you can fine tune your experience how you like it. So like between like the graphics and the visuals and all that, like, and the difficulty settings, it's wonderful. You can even choose between 4 different attributes in the beginning, like your smarts, wits, charm, dexterity. There are story elements in this game that will pop up from time to time, and depending on, like, you can choose, like, do you want to do this or do you want to do this? And then you'll roll a die, kind of, sort of, or spin a wheel, more appropriately, to see if you've succeeded in that skill check, as it were. So that's really cool. And then you start off in this little tutorial area. It's like this little bog, and it's run down. It's not very big. You can hire a couple of staff, and the staff can do, I think, 4 different things. They can do serving, they can cook, they can do janitor stuff, and there's also like odd jobs around. And there's even like a design mode for decorations. If you've ever played a frontier development game, like say Planet Zoo or Planet Coaster, you can kind of rotate the different objects in the environment and put them in really weird places. So there's even like there's regular decorations, but then there's this design mode where you can go above and beyond that. And ultimately, you're trying to run the best tavern that you can. There's satisfaction to worry about. There's like service satisfaction, decor, there's cleanliness, there's cooking and drinks and different things like that. I haven't gotten to like bedrooms yet. I haven't unlocked that, but there's going to be new rooms that I have not seen yet in the newer levels. But yeah, ultimately you're trying to serve like tier 1 customers, tier 2 customers. Tier 1 customers are going to demand the littlest of things. They're not going to be too hard to please. Whereas the higher tier customers, you kind of have to up your game, because you do have to worry about aesthetics and quality of the different food types. You'll see that later when I get into the ingredient stuff. But ultimately, like, it's like, again, in Two Point Hospital or other 2 Point games, it's a room system. You're going to put down, say, a kitchen area over here, or a bar area over here, or possibly like a staff area over here. And then you're going to fill it with various objects to keep everybody as happy as you possibly can. So, again, 2 Point people, you'll know what I'm talking about with regards to that. And all of it's handled pretty well. I didn't have too much trouble really managing a lot of that. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of story elements. There's even narration in this game. It's kind of like the Dungeon series, like more like Dungeon 3 and Dungeons 4, where you've got that one guy constantly telling you what's going on, and he's reading, like, it's a narrator. And you've got the same thing going on here. So, like, this is an early access game. I didn't expect all of these things to be happening as well as they are in an early access title. Like, they didn't have to go, like, this feels like a full-fledged game. It makes me wonder what else are they going to add to this. I'm sure there's going to be more levels and stuff like that, but like the backbone is so solid. It's there, and I think that's why it has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam right now. I can see why. Like this, I feel like this game's been cooking for quite a while, and they're doing a great job. There's even like this, it's like a see into the future book, I guess. You can spend gold to see further into the future to see what kind of patrons are coming. You can even reserve tables for groups and events, and so you might see this group of 3 wants to show up and needs this, this, and this. Optionally, they want a dartboard or whatever. You can accept people in, so you can actually see what's coming up. That way you can order your ingredients ahead of time so that you've got enough stock so that you can keep cooking. You can even make dishes in this game and of varying quality, and you can even set the price. So you order the ingredients, which you'll see in a little bit, but then you'll choose each element, like you need water, you need a type of chicken or morsel, whatever. And again, each one has different quality ratings, and you'll have to buy those ingredients. So you really have to kind of plan ahead when before you open your tavern. You can do a rush delivery if you really need to, but ultimately, like, you're trying to plan ahead, make sure you've got enough ingredients. There's a spoilage system in this game. Some items spoil less quickly than others. You've got mainly food and drink, so you got to worry about the quality there. The better the quality of the food or the drink, the better your rating's going to be. And when you go into the world map, you'll be able to see, like, okay, I can order this, I can order this, I can order this. On the left-hand side is like a list of all the things that you do have. And this took a little bit of doing, but like, you actually have to, like, in addition, like, to make water or bread, you actually have to, like, request it, quote unquote request it, which is telling your workers to make 20 of it or 10 of it or whatever value that you set. So like, I had like a bread workshop or a oven rather, and I had a well, but I didn't know how to, like, get them to do it. Here it's sort of nestled in this little menu here, the larder menu, I think it's called. So yeah, just that's the only thing that I was, like, confused about at first, but I got it. There's a lot of different elements to this game, a lot of different things going on, so it can be a bit overwhelming at times. There's even a easy to manage staff schedule system. Once you put a schedule board down in your staff room, you can easily set, like, I want this person to work this time of day, and I want them to be a janitor for here, this time, this time, this time. And different employees are going to demand different things. This one only wants to work 12 hours a day or 8 hours a day, whatever. This one hates working in the dark. This one, everyone has a critical stress thing, again, kind of like in RimWorld or other 2-point games where employees get mad and do different things or just quit outright sometimes. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on, but that being said, I'm really enjoying this experience. So even though the game at full price is $30, I feel like it's worth it. Like, I'm like, part of me is like, there are other games out there that are cheaper than this. But that being said, they don't do them as well as this game does. So, you're going to pay a little bit more, but you're going to get a much better game. So yes, I wholeheartedly recommend this game. I've been having a blast with it so far. I started around, I think, 7 or 8 o'clock this morning, and it's like 11 o'clock right now, a.m. And it's about 2-3 hours, and I want to go back to it. Like, that's how much fun I'm having. So yeah, definitely check this game out. This is still an early access title, so I can't wait to see what else they do to it. So yeah, Tavern Keeper. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.